Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel. I am so happy to have you here. If you like my content, please subscribe. And so, Happy New Year everyone. I wanted to say that real quick. It's the new year, 2020. It's gonna be wild. I hope everyone had a happy and safe New Year's. I had a great time celebrating with my friends and family, and I'm just so thankful and so blessed to be here in 2020 with all of you guys. So I wanted to film my final and last, hopefully, Accutane video because I do get a lot of questions about it in my personal life and on YouTube, and it's something I'm very, very passionate about. I took Accutane from the middle to end of 2017 to early mid 2018 for 6-7 months, and it really transformed my life. So anytime I can give helpful tips on it, I jump on that opportunity because I want to help other people who are on the journey as well. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my helpful tips to survive Accutane, not just for your skin, but your mind, body, and soul. So there's just some certain things that I really want to talk about and cover with Accutane. I also do want to quickly mention that even if you are not taking Accutane, if you're just a subscriber of mine and clicked on this video, first of all, thank you. But these tips will help you regardless if you're on Accutane or not. I still use these things to this day, even when I'm not on Accutane right now. So I do want to do a quick disclaimer and say that I am not a certified doctor by any means. I'm just a person who has been through Accutane, has gone through the journey, and has lived out that experience. So I do have some advice, but again, it's not doctor certified. So if you are skeptical of any of the things I am saying, I would highly recommend you ask your doctor before trying out any of these things, because again, I am not a doctor. This is just what helped me in my personal experience. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first helpful tip I have is to obviously hydrate a lot by drinking water. So what I recommend doing is getting any type of reusable water bottle that has kind of a suction straw out of it. So like a Hydro Flask, I use this bottle. It's like a kid's bottle, but I rock it with no shame. It's My Little Pony. And it has this really nice straw, built-in straw, so it's really easy to hydrate when you're sucking out of straws. I know that kind of sounds weird, but it's a lot more difficult when you're just trying to drink glasses of water like this versus you could just pop this out and just like start sucking on this water and it will hydrate you. And you'll realize why I just drank all of this like within a couple minutes, because it is that easy to drink water. You can always just pop it out and drink it. I don't know. I think that's a really helpful tip, especially when you're trying to hydrate a lot. What's going to kind of encourage you to drink more water is getting a water bottle with a suction straw. Suction? That's not even right. Whatever. A straw. A built-in straw. Okay, the next tip I have is if you are on Accutane, you will know that you will kind of have some kind of joint problems. I mean, you may not, but your doctor just say that like the medication does sometimes affect your joints. So to kind of combat that, I did a lot of yoga, and so stretching really helps, and I would go on walks every day or walks every other day, just kind of something to get your body moving and to continue moving your body. If you're in school or you have a job where it's like a desk job where you're sitting down, I just encourage you to spend at least 30 minutes either in the morning or the night going on a walk or doing yoga or stretching your body to kind of combat that joint problem that you get with Accutane. The next thing I would highly, highly recommend when it comes to moisturizing your skin is shea butter. Shea butter is so incredible. It really works for intense hydration, and you can use this tip even when you're not on Accutane. You can put it anywhere on your body. So it really helps to hydrate your lips when you get those dry, cracked lips. When my skin was really, really dry on Accutane, like extremely dry, and I was struggling with the dryness, I would use shea butter, rub it on my palms so that it would get more soluble. That makes sense. And I would add moisturizer to mix it in and put it on my face when I went to bed at night. It worked. So if you guys haven't checked out the best products to use on Accutane, the video that I did when I went through my skin regimen on when I was on Accutane, check out that video. I think it's really helpful in terms of how to hydrate your skin. But using shea butter in all aspects of your Accutane journey, whether it's on your hands, your feet, your body, your lips, your skin, on your face, it will really help lock in that moisture. Shea butter is the best. highly recommend it. You can get it anywhere. You can get it at Target, Walmart, right? Like literally any drugstore will have shea butter. You can also order it online. The next tip is for your hair. Now, when you're on Accutane, your skin, your whole body dries out essentially, and your hair also is affected by Accutane. I would get dandruff just because my skin was dry and flaky. My scalp was as well. What I'd recommend doing is doing kind of like a hair treatment session, like at least once a week. I would do it. And again, you want to ask your doctor to make sure that this works and is safe for you. But what I would So what I like to do when I use apple cider vinegar is I would put it in a travel size bottle. You can get them at Target, and I would put a travel size amount, so like 1 ounce or 2 ounces I think is the limit for traveling, of apple cider vinegar into a bottle. I'd take it in the shower with me, and I would put it all in my hair after my hair is wet, let that soak in for 1 minute, and then put a shampoo on top and scrub it and wash it out. I would do that once a week to get all the dandruff out. The reason why I don't recommend Head & Shoulders, a dandruff shampoo, is because I did a ton of research and I found out that Head & Shoulders, what it does is it just like, it kind of cements the dandruff onto your head. So it doesn't fully eradicate the problem of having dandruff. It just sticks it on your head so you think you don't have any dandruff, but in reality it's not that good for you to use as a shampoo. So the apple cider vinegar rinse will really help. I also recommend getting any kind of hair oil, and if you want, after you put on the apple cider vinegar, you can rinse your hair with a little bit of oil to kind of get back that moisture onto your scalp. So that's another highly recommended tip for those who struggle with dandruff while on Accutane. Okay, let's quickly talk about body hair, because that was something that I was a little bit worried about when I was starting Accutane. I shaved and waxed. I waxed my armpits, my bikini line, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, waxing doesn't really work for my skin because I keloid quickly and I get ingrown hairs a lot, so I knew that wasn't like a long-term option for me. But while you're on Accutane, you can't wax and you can't laser, so shaving is your only real option. So the next tip I have is, if you are someone who wants to get rid of facial hair, regardless if you're a man or a woman or whatever gender you identify as, you can use a men's nose hair trimmer. This is traditionally for guys, but I don't think it should have a gender attached to it. I think anyone should be able to use it. So it is electric. It works like this, and I use it to get rid of any of my like upper lip hair or my eyebrows right here, anywhere on my face that I want to get rid of hair. I think it's a really great product that anyone can use. So regardless of who you are, if you want to get rid of any facial hair, if that's what you choose to do, I think this is a really great tip to get rid of any kind of unwanted hair. And I think this is a great tool. I still use it today instead of waxing because I don't want to get hyperpigmentation on my face from the abrasiveness of, you know, taking off the wax strip. So this is a great product that I think everyone should have in their bathroom. Once you get off Accutane, you can laser, you can start waxing again after, I think they say a month and a half. Check in with your doctor because I'm not a doctor. The next tip I have is to track your mood. So they say when you're on Accutane, sometimes you get mood swings or you can become depressed. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you are so focused on your skin. You're going through so many changes. You can't really control what is going on when you're taking this medication. So what I recommend is just to keep a little journal, and maybe once a week, track your mood, write down how you're feeling. You're going through a massive detox, and as you know, sometimes your skin reflects how you are doing on the inside. So for me, when I was on Accutane, I detoxed a lot of the toxicity in my life that was going on around me. Anything that was negative in my life, I kind of just cut it out because I was going through a transformative time with my skin. So I definitely recommend tracking your mood and reflecting on things that aren't helpful around you, and kind of recentering your focus on the things that are great and wonderful in your life. So for me, like, I got a lot of stress acne and hormonal acne, so detoxing stress was a huge thing for me. What are the triggers in my life that are causing me stress? How can I avoid them? How can I improve as a person and do better for myself and for those around me? That kind of thing. I think your Accutane journey is not just about your skin, but it's transforming your whole mind, body, and soul, and how you could be a better person to others and to yourself as well. And just be patient with yourself and just be gentle with yourself, because you are going through such a hard time trying to get rid of this acne that it could kind of make you feel sad, because you are focusing on your skin and what it looks like on the outside. So I also recommend taking time to do things for yourself, whether that would be hanging out with friends or watching a movie or painting your nails, or it could be any kind of other hobby. Rock climbing, my brother rock climbs a lot and he loves to do that. Like any kind of activity you can do every day, whether it's big or small, that can help you take your mind off of what is going on the exterior. So anyway, those are my pro tips for those of you who are on Accutane. I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm so excited for everyone who's going on the journey to just experience having that transformation. I do recommend that you take pictures once a week or at least once a month or whenever you want to try to track your progress, because you will see results and you'll be really happy that you can see the start to finish the process. Because sometimes it's hard to see the process when you're in it, and then once you're out of it, you're like, oh, it totally worked, but I don't have photos to show. So take photos, enjoy, just know it's not forever. It is a long process. It's half of a year usually, but it is so worth it. And make sure your doctor puts you on at least 40 milligrams a day, if not a little bit more. I know people who went from the ranges of 40 milligrams to 80, and that's usually where, you know, people are at, but anything lower is not effective and will not help you get rid of acne long term. Just want to put that out there. Please talk to your doctor about it, because I've had friends who have gone through it and have only done 20 milligrams a day and their acne came back and it didn't work for them. So you want to make sure that the Accutane that you're taking works for you and works for your body. Anyways, I'm so glad that you guys joined me today. Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to making many different videos, hopefully just different kinds. I love talking about Accutane, but I know not all my viewers have been on it or are on it, so I'm going to try to make different video content. If you guys did watch the end of this video, please leave a like down below or comment, whatever you wish to do so. It would mean a lot to me. It would make my day. As well as please subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Okay, bye-bye.